Good day. This is Daniela Ellerbeck, Legal Advisor to Freedom of Religion South Africa, commonly known as 4SA. Today I want to give an update on the hate speech bill. Now, Parliament's Justice Committee met on the bill for the first time this year, today, the 31st of January 2023, and it's set to continue meeting on the bill tomorrow, the 1st of Feb. Now, the Department of Justice was present at today's meeting and will be present at tomorrow's meeting to give its input and answer questions that members of Parliament have about the latest working version of the bill. That contains various options for how, example, harm should be defined or what a religious exemption clause should look like. Now to recap, the bill proposes criminalizing hate speech, which the bill, in simple language, defines as an expression that 1. Incites harm, and 2. Promotes or propagates hatred against 3. A group of people specifically listed in the bill. So, given that the bill also proposes one should go to jail for up to 8 years, one can see that defining these 3 concepts is crucial. So what happened at today's meeting? Well, the department took the members on the committee through the latest version of the bill that, as we've said, contains various options, for example, how harm should be defined or what the religious exemption clause should look like. Turning to the concept of harm, the bill currently proposes 3 options for harm, and these include concepts such as emotional, psychological, physical, social, cultural, or economic detriment. Now, many MPs raised concerns about the degree of harm that should be suffered. Should it be severe or deep or gross? In other words, if we are sending someone to jail for 8 years, it should not just be because of, for example, any emotional harm. The vague concepts of social harm and cultural harm also caused quite a bit of consternation, with EFF MP Honourable Yako saying that even the department could not define clearly what is social and what is cultural harm. This is after she asked the department to give her examples of speech that is social or cultural harm so that she could understand what they were. This led to many members wanting these hazy concepts to be removed from the bill. The department is to come back tomorrow with arguments for why, example, social harm should be included. Turning to the religious exemption clause, another big topic of debate was what this clause should look like. Now, it should be noted that the original version of the bill, when it was first tabled in 2015, did not include this clause, and the exemption was only inserted after a significant level of protest by the religious community. One of the options on the table, as a result of ACDP's Honourable Swart, is a religious exemption clause that would protect the expression of any religious conviction, tenet, belief, teaching, doctrine, or writing by a religious organization or an individual in public or private. The Department of Justice wanted to know why it is necessary to expressly protect convictions or religious organizations, and why it is necessary to state that this protection extends to expressions made in public or private. Members will continue to engage with the department on these issues during tomorrow's meeting. Turning to the way forward, as always, 4SA will share the link to tomorrow's YouTube live stream of the meeting as soon as it is available on our Facebook page at Freedom of Religion SA. The bill is not currently open for public comment. It is, however, being considered by the first House of Parliament, the National Assembly. 4SA will continue to monitor the process and keep you up to date as it develops. Until next time.